hometown tax experts.
Well, it's Tax Tuesday, which means our good friend Lori from Stadler Tax is here to educate us all in the world of taxes. Like I said before, it's an interesting conversation. It's things that we normally don't talk about one-on-one unless you do it professionally or you're just obsessed with it like it's a hobby. So thank you so much for being here, because every time you come here, I'm like calling my mom, I'm calling everybody going, okay, guess what I learned today? So what exactly are we talking about today?
So we'll talk about a new act, the Secure Act, this week, and it's got a lot of information on retirements.
What exactly is the Secure Act for anybody at home that doesn't know?
Right, so that is the Setting Every Community Up for Retirement Enhancement Act of 2019.
Okay, yes. Let's dive deep. So the first thing is there an age limit?
So it depends on what we're talking about, but there are age limits on contributing into a traditional IRA or contributing into your IRAs. And that limit was 70 and a half, but the Secure Act says there is no limit on age as long as you have gainful employment, legal gainful employment.
And clearly you have to prove that you have gainful employment. Right. So, okay, let's go down to the next line. It's called the Requirement Minimum Distribution. What exactly is that?
So the required minimum distribution is basically figured based on the life expectancy of the owner, and it's a percentage of what's in that IRA. And in the past, you were required to start those minimum distributions at the age of 70 and a half. And there's an extra 18 months that's been added to that, so now you don't have to start those. If you're going to reach 70 and a half after 2020, that you don't have to start that till you're 72. And so that gives you an extra 18 months to build your wealth, to really stretch that money out.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know. Who knew, like, at 70, you have to still think about things.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah, let's go down to the next one. Requirement withdrawal for having a baby or marriage. What exactly is this?
So if you were to, at a younger age, want to take money out of your IRA, there's going to be a 10% penalty on that. And that can add up a lot because you have to pay income tax on it and a 10% penalty. So there is a piece of this act that says if you are going to take money out because you are going to have a baby or adopt a baby, up to $10,000 you can take without that 10% penalty.
Oh, wow. So they're really trying to protect you when trying in your future taking care of your baby. Get out of here.
Nice.
I actually didn't know that. I had no idea. So, and I know there are more points on that we have that we will discuss, but what I love about you is sometimes we don't get a chance to go through everything. There's so much we could talk about, but we only have a limited of time. But the fun thing is that you can go on your Facebook and you dive a little bit deeper into the subjects, right?
I do. So each time we leave here, I go back and I say, what were the things we missed, or what did we want to talk about a little bit more? And then I'll put a little video on Facebook related to that.
So even though she's here in studio, she's everywhere on Facebook. Where can people go for more information or to book an appointment just to sit and chat? Because you're such a friendly person and you really explain things in a way I feel that I understand, so I'm more knowledgeable. So where can people go?
So people can go to our website, which is stadlertax.com. We have a ton of resources there. There's also a place you can send an email if you're interested. But then you could also call in, and at the bottom of our website is the listing of our 4 offices. So you could call any office. You can just stop in the office as well if you're nearby, and you would just say, hey, I want to make an appointment. I do have people that do that. So,
really?
Yeah.
Now, when they stop by or they call and they come to see you, what should they have on hand when they see you? Is there anything in particular, or do you just tell them right away, like, okay, we're going to meet about this, so X, Y, and Z, you need to have that?
So if they're coming to talk about taxes and their tax situation or for their tax appointment, we do have a checklist on the website that they could download. Has everything you could possibly want to bring with you. That's the easiest way to go through it because it's a lot.
Yeah.
If there's another question, a lot of times we want to look at past tax returns, or if they have an IRS letter, we need a full copy of the letter and the tax return it's relating to. So it's just whatever is going to be applicable.
I just love that you actually have a checklist, because you know, you get nervous when you go in and go, okay, I gotta do my taxes. I don't know what I need, but you guys have made it so easy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and teaching me more.
Of course.
Guys, stick with us. We have plenty more to come on Good Day Live and a great Friday freebie you can win. So you guys tune in to find out.